Hey, so originally I picked up this roll of Kodak Vision 3 500T for a trip to Portugal, but my point and shoot camera had other plans and gave up on me. So instead, I had this roll staring at me, like, Josh, what is my purpose? And I understood how it felt. I thought maybe we could find that purpose together. After another 2 months, it hit me. Christmas lights, the perfect subject for cinema magic. Or so I'd hoped.
Old Father Time checked, so there'd be no doubt. Call on the north wind to come on out. Then cupped his hands so proudly to shout, la-di-da-di-da-di-dum, 'tis autumn.
So what are we doing here, Josh?
We're out on a Christmas walk.
How did you find this place?
I actually used to work nearby, and I drove past this little place and I was like, ooh, pretty lights. So that's why we're here. To look at the pretty lights. Look at the pretty lights.
The pretty lights all around. Very cozy neighborhood.
Do some film photos. Maybe like on the bank. Ka-chink. Next one. Ready? That's not gonna work.
Why not?
Underexposed. I just explained the whole thing of what I'm doing off camera. That's fine. I'll tell you another time. I decided to shoot this film on a film camera that my granddad gave to me, the Pentax Spotmatic F. This camera gives me more control over the film, and I decided to go with that and push it 2 stops from 500 to 1600. If you don't know what pushing film is, it's like forcing the film to be more sensitive than it really is. It's like turning the volume past its original peak. You start to hear, or in this case, see, more noise. The color and contrast are also affected by doing this.
Basically, the bigger the ISO number, the better in the darkness.
Why would I do this? Well, I was curious. It's like crying. It's like a willow tree of lights. It also has mistletoe, which means you have to kiss when you go into the front door.
Shall we knock and kiss and run? It does seem like the water drops just kind of stayed in time and now they're shining with warmth.
We need a bigger pod. Transforms. Now we use the secret winder. Alright, let's check what we need. Alright.
3, 2, 1. Alrighty, it's time for us now. Josh, strike a pose. Yippee!
Might be it.
Final words from this neighborhood.
Peaceful.
I
I know you were promised a Christmas lights video, but all you see is 4 photos, and they're not even that good. Okay, this one's alright, but yeah. Well, life took its own turn, and I did get some more shots, which you could say were Christmas lights. As, you know, it was Christmas, and well, photography is just light exposure. But then what happens if I don't finish the roll? Yeah. Welcome to part 2, I guess. Today, I looked out my kitchen window and I saw this insane mist, and I was like, today is the day that I get that Kodak Vision 3 500T finished. I wanted to do a series on just Christmas lights, but I didn't end up going out again, and, well, everyone's taking their bloody lights down now, so I needed a new subject. And I've been debating it, because now it's February, thinking, what do I take a picture of? Until today. I kind of needed a rest day, so I just took today, and, well, the mist took me, actually. The mist took me. Damn, I did just miss the shot, I think. Because the mist is kind of fading. Oh well.
Doesn't watch movies ever. And yeah. We're like, what? So part of it was like, so you don't watch movies? And she was like, no. So what about she's like, those things
This day allowed me to just slow down life from the constant chaos and stimulation of everything around us in this day and age. And it just let me breathe, listen to the crunch of the leaves as I stroll through, feel the misty breeze past my cheeks, and just be in the moment, following my eye, following my curiosity. I feel like curiosity really is the key to any sort of fulfilling happiness. Follow that itch in your brain and follow that curiosity, because it leads you to exciting and extremely interesting places. Because it's your curiosity. Who doesn't like scratching itches? So is she still hanging around?
yeah, all of those things.
Yeah.
And I guess for me, I always thought meditation is like you have to try not to think about anything. But meditation is actually that you just have to observe your thoughts and not let judgment to come in. You're just like there, and thoughts are coming, but like they're just coming and go, kind of thing.
The first half of this walk, I was catching up with my girlfriend, who was doing a yoga teacher training course in Thailand. It was interesting we were talking about meditation, because this walk ended up being my form of it. I feel like meditation is just a way of being at present with yourself and with the moment that you're in. And for me, film photography is the perfect example of this. I'm in tune with my surroundings, I'm taking it slow and following my eye and curiosity as I wander around this forest. Speaking about being in the moment, I actually just stumbled upon nature's greatest architect and probably my favorite shot from the entire roll. Film photography really helps you shoot with purpose. The reason you take it slow is because you know how limited you are with the number of shots and how each shot has to count. Compared to digital, you have these limitations, and I think limitations are the key to creativity sometimes. I need to kind of hide the sun in a way with these shots. It's pretty tricky. I also want to get this tree on the left. That kind of works. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Ah. Beautiful. Alright, next spot. I kind of like this shot, but the light is just non-existent now, which is a shame. You know what? I see the shot. I love reflection. Okay, I've got it.
Didn't you tell?
Last time I went for a walk, yeah, I looked at a piece of mud and I was like, it's just a piece of mud, and I can step on that, and boom, foot like fully sank, like bloody past ankle deep. That was it. Ripped those shoes. I'm not risking stuff today. I'm gonna look at something and be like, if that has a slight chance of sinking, I ain't touching it. Not touching it. Quite like this shot. Although, I wish that beam of light was hitting something like a subject, Damn. It's cool though. You know what I like about this, which is pretty mad, is all these dead trees are like in the same direction as the sun. It's like, I don't know, the sun has cascaded its rays in the direction of these trees. Like the shadows follow it, but also the logs follow it. I mean, maybe that'll make for a good photo. But how do I capture it? Do you shoot into the sun or away, We'll see about these shots. I don't have any feeling in me right now that they're anything spectacular, but maybe still a vibe. Still a vibe. That is my that's my recent thing with everything. It doesn't have to be perfect, but as long as it's still a vibe, Which, to be fair, is probably a healthier mindset rather than searching for perfectionism all the time. That is a moment, a moment in time, a moment I'm here, out in the woods, a moment I existed. I exist at the same time as this tree in this moment. And we're now both stuck in time forever in this photograph. And that's quite beautiful, in a way. I hope these photos actually turn out. That's always the thing with film photography though. I might have just said that beautiful thing right there about, whoa, this is a moment frozen in time. But you know what sucks? Is when you think you captured that moment in time, but then it's just in your head. It doesn't actually exist because you took your film. Which happens to the best of us. And that's part of the learning process, I guess. And maybe the memory is just as beautiful. So, we're gonna finish this damn roll of 500T. I've got a couple ideas for shots, subjects, and then we may as well just finish it in the area. Basically, my two ideas are the highway. Yeah, something about coming here, it's like just watching the world go by, like all these lives, and it shows you how fast kind of life in general goes by. So I'm going to want to try and capture that.